What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of science, but not the boring kind you see in textbooks. We're talking mind-blowing, jaw-dropping experiments you can do right in your own kitchen. Get ready to unleash your inner mad scientist as we count down 16 crazy science experiments that are educational and seriously fun. Make sure to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Let's get started. Alright, first up, we're going old school with a classic, the baking soda volcano. We're mixing baking soda, which is a base, with vinegar, which is an acid. When they combine, boom! They create carbon dioxide gas, which bubbles up and erupts out of our volcano. Remember those baking soda and vinegar rockets we launched a few videos back? Same principle at work here. It's a simple demonstration of chemical reactions, and it never gets old. Next up, we're going big with elephant toothpaste. Don't worry, no elephants were harmed in the making of this experiment. We're using yeast as a catalyst to speed up the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide, resulting in a massive eruption of foam. This experiment is a great way to learn about catalysts and how they can affect the rate of chemical reactions. Plus, it's just plain fun to watch that foam explode. Now, let's get sneaky with some invisible ink. We're going to use lemon juice, a common household ingredient that doubles as a secret agent tool. The citric acid in lemon juice oxidizes faster than the paper when exposed to heat, revealing your hidden message. You can use this invisible ink to write secret messages, create treasure maps, or even play pranks on your friends. Chapter 4. Rainbow in a glass. Let's add some color to the mix with a rainbow in a glass. This experiment looks impressive, but it's all about density. We're layering different sugar solutions, each with a distinct color. The denser solutions sink to the bottom, while the less dense solutions float on top. The result is a beautiful rainbow effect. Plus, it's a great opportunity to get creative with food coloring. Chapter 5. Homemade lava lamp. Remember lava lamps? Those groovy relics from the past? Well, we're bringing them back with a homemade twist. This experiment involves oil, water, and a few drops of food coloring. The science behind it is simple. Oil and water don't mix. We're using an antacid tablet to create bubbles of carbon dioxide gas, which rise through the oil, carrying blobs of colored water with them. The result is a mesmerizing lava lamp effect that's sure to impress. Chapter 6. Balloon rocket. Time to blast off with a balloon rocket. This experiment is all about Newton's third law of motion. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. We're using the air pressure inside the balloon to create thrust, propelling it forward. You can experiment with different types of balloons, string, and launch angles to see how they affect the rocket's flight. Chapter 7. Fireproof balloon. Now, let's see if we can make a balloon fireproof. This experiment seems counterintuitive, but it all comes down to the amazing heat-absorbing properties of water. When we fill a balloon with water and hold it over a flame, the water absorbs most of the heat, preventing the balloon's latex from reaching its melting point. Plus, it's pretty cool to see a balloon resist the power of fire. Chapter 8. Magic milk. Get ready for some mesmerizing patterns with magic milk. In this experiment, we're using milk, food coloring, and a drop of dish soap to create a swirling spectacle of color. The soap molecules break down the surface tension of the milk, causing the fat molecules to move around rapidly. The food coloring gets caught up in the action, creating beautiful and unpredictable patterns. Chapter 9. Floating egg. Can we make an egg float? Absolutely! This experiment is a classic demonstration of buoyancy. When the density of the salt water exceeds the density of the egg floats. It's like magic, but it's just science. Chapter 10. Instant ice. Prepare to be amazed by instant ice. This experiment involves supercooling water, which means chilling it below its freezing point without it turning into ice. With a simple tap or the introduction of a nucleation site, the supercooled water instantly freezes, creating a mesmerizing effect. Chapter 11. Oobleck. Let's get messy with oobleck. This experiment is all about non-Newtonian fluids, which behave like both a liquid and a solid depending on the force applied to them. When you squeeze oobleck, it feels solid, but when you release the pressure, it flows like a liquid. It's a fun and messy way to explore the strange world of non-Newtonian fluids. Chapter 12. Homemade slime. Slime is always a hit, and now you can make your own with this simple recipe. We're using glue and borax to create a gooey, stretchy substance that's both fascinating and fun to play with. The science behind slime lies in the chemical reaction between the glue and borax, which creates long chains of molecules called polymers. Ever wondered what happens when you soak an egg in vinegar? The acetic acid in vinegar dissolves the calcium carbonate shell of the egg, leaving behind a rubbery, translucent membrane. Plus, it's pretty cool to have a bouncy egg. Chapter 14. Color-changing cabbage. Did you know that red cabbage can be used as a pH indicator? This experiment is a colorful way to explore the world of acids and bases. We're going to boil red cabbage to extract its natural pigments, called anthocyanins. Add some household acids and bases, like lemon juice and baking soda, and watch the cabbage juice transform into a rainbow of colors. Chapter 15. Static electricity butterfly. Let's make a butterfly take flight with the power of static electricity. This experiment is a classic demonstration of how static charges can attract or repel objects. By rubbing a balloon on our hair, we're transferring electrons, creating a static charge that attracts the paper butterfly. Chapter 16. DIY sundial. Finally, let's step back in time and build a sundial. This ancient timekeeping device uses the sun's position to tell time. By tracking the shadow cast by a gnomon, which is a stick or pointer, you can tell the approximate time of day. It's a simple but effective way to connect with the natural world and learn about the science of timekeeping. Outro. That's a wrap. And there you have it, folks. 16 crazy science experiments you can try at home. We hope you had a blast exploring the world of science with us today. Remember, science is all around us, waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments which experiment was your favorite. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos.